All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I am Is There No One Else, and I'm going to provide a quick and concise video for the changes for Vigor for the Scalebreaker DLC because I've messed it up twice now, and instead of trying to go through the numbers of what they posted, I decided that I'm going to post the exact same test on Elsewhere and Scalebreaker and show you the numbers, show you exactly what it shows with essentially a blank character. This video is to show you what I did, and then I'm going to go through the math at the end. But long story short, they basically did nothing to Vigor as far as for a per second heal and cost goes. So you see I have 2790 heal over 5 seconds in Elsewhere. This video is the Elsewhere patch. I'm going to show my gear. I'm not wearing any. I have no points into my CP tree. I have 64 points into stamina. As you guys can see, 2790 health over 5 seconds. No CP at all. No skill points at all. And you can see my stats, and you can compare my stats. You see there 7958 and 8744 health with 15,000 stamina. Shadow Mundus. You see that's what my baseline stamina is. If we go on the PTS and we look at our character, we see... Oh, 1 second. Alright. If you guys look at the character sheet, it's the exact same. 7958 Magica, 8744 health, 15k stamina. I am running the Shadow Mundus just in case. I have no points anywhere. I have no CP equipped. It's the exact same test. If we look at our Vigor, on 5.1.4, we have 2405 over 4 seconds. So they reduced the duration. So instead of it being X amount of health over 5, it's X amount of health over 4. If we go on to the notepad and we look at what we're doing here, Elsewhere is right here. The cost is 3511. The heal is 2790. And if you guys want to go and check the math yourself, feel free to go ahead, but I wanted to get the test the exact same for you guys. The heal per second is 2790 divided by 6 instead of 5. The heal happens for 5 seconds, but it starts at 0. So it's 0 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, and 5 seconds. So in Elsewhere, with this build, quote-unquote no build, we are getting 465 health per second with the Elsewhere Vigor. Our cost per second is 3511, total cost divided by 6. So that currently in Elsewhere it costs 585.166 for Vigor. In 5.1.4, the cost is 2984. The heal is 2405. However, it's over 4 seconds. So we take 2405 divided by 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we get a heal per second of 481. Our cost per second, 2984 divided by 5, is 596.8. So basically, we get a 3.44% increase in heal per second for a cost increase of 1.99%. So all these videos I did just basically came out to saying the overall heal per second is negligible. Like we essentially really don't gain much of anything for Vigor changes. They reworked a bunch of things around to basically just revert it back to its original form. Now, that's just from a healing perspective. What they did do as well is they reduced the duration. And so going from 5 seconds to 4 seconds is actually kind of a big deal because it means you're going to have to cast this ability more in order to get the same amount of healing. Overall, you're not really, if you're good with your healing, you're not going to see a big difference for it. It's going to be a little bit more annoying. It's the same thing as, the forward momentum change from a year ago when they reduced the duration for forward momentum and you had to cast it over and over again. It's going to feel like a lesser version of that. And so instead of casting it once and having it for 5 seconds, you now have it for 4 seconds, and it's going to give you openings to get bursted, I suppose, because especially if you're using D-swing and stuff like that and trying to land combos, there will be times where your Vigor will go down when you're going offensive, and you're just that little bit is actually going to make a little bit of a difference. So it's an interesting change. Overall, it's not so much the heal and the cost that are really something to look at. It's the duration, and I guess they're doing the duration so that you have to be more responsive. Hopefully the game becomes more responsive with these Vigor changes, because it's going to be a little annoying that if you can't weapon swap and you have to pop Vigor and stuff. They're essentially making a more fast-paced game and reactive-based game, and if the game's not working properly, this is going to be really frustrating, in my opinion. So hopefully I finally got this right. Here's your video, guys. Here are the Vigor quote-unquote changes next to nothing. So that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.